Do you love jewelry? If yes, this video is specially tailored for you. The traditional Kundan bridal jewelry is without a doubt one of the most popular and well-liked ethnic Kundan jewelry sets, and practically every woman's love affair with this gorgeous jewelry set is undeniably passionate. As you know, jewelry is a woman's best friend, and she should always have some on hand no matter what she's wearing. A bridal outfit, a business outfit, or just her everyday wear. And well, this jewelry is the queen of luxury. In short, it's a must-have. Hello and welcome to today's video, where we deep dive into the bespoke art and beauty behind the traditional Kundan bridal jewelry set. So be sure to watch the entire video to get a full appreciation of the beauty of the Kundan bridal jewelry. Don't forget to switch on the notification bell and subscribe to the channel. Thank you! That being said, let's go! In the realm of fashion, Kundan items have a particular niche and are thus frequently included in jewelry kits. And the art of making Kundan jewelry dates back hundreds of years and has been meticulously preserved and handed down from one generation to the next. Sunita Shekhawat, a well-known jewelry designer who is known for her painstaking attention to detail, notes that every piece of this jewelry set is one of a kind. As a direct consequence of this, well-known people such as Kareena Kapoor Khan, Sonam Kapoor Ahuja, Meera Kapoor, and others frequently don garments that adhere to this specific style. So what exactly is it? Well, Kundan is a form of gold jewelry that is built around a central core of wax. The usage of Kundan, which refers to gold that has been refined to a purity of 24 carats, is typical for the jewelry of this type. Kundan jewelry has a history that dates back more than 2,500 years, making it one of the oldest and most prominent types of jewelry that is made in India. And actually, it is not feasible to create a whole piece of jewelry out of 24 karat gold, hence the jadai technique, which ultimately results in the creation of Kundan, is the only one that can be done in the most malleable form of this alloy. Also, jewelry made of jadau is sometimes referred to as Kundan jewelry. Kundan jewelry is considered to be one of India's earliest forms of jewelry craftsmanship. Its origins may be traced back to the Rajput and Mughal periods. The Mughals were responsible for bringing this design aesthetic to India, where it thrived under the patronage several centuries ago. The ruling houses of India took it up as their own and made it their official craftsmanship. The aesthetic and scientific skill of the Mughal and Rajput kingdoms is still visible in these pieces of jewelry, which carry the stamp of those regimes. But in recent days, the manufacture of Kundan jewelry starts with making gats of 22 karat gold. These gats are known as jadayi and are one-of-a-kind objects that are made from golden strips. The pattern is followed to build a common structure that looks like a mold using tiny strands of gold that are cut, coiled, and shaped into the desired shape. In the process of building the framework for the essay, this is the most critical phase. After that, the third and last stage is called Kudai, and it involves engraving the designs and patterns that are wanted onto the surface of the outside. To fill the framework, either lac, which is a type of wax, or gold is utilized, and the framework is then etched. This technique entails, for the most part, etching the pattern or design that is selected onto the surface of the jewelry item that they'll be making. After that, the carved designs on the surface of the gold are filled with a range of natural colors using techniques called Minakari. Jedi is a technique that is used to set precious and unusual stones, such as rubies and sapphires, into jewelry as an additional decorative finishing touch. During this process, the gold foil is placed in between the stones and their mounts in order to protect them. When they are placed on the surface of the jewelry, the gold foiling serves to stabilize them so that they may be used. And how much time do you think is required to make a single piece of Kundan jewelry? Well, to create the intricate patterns that are characteristic of Kundan jewelry, a significant amount of skilled work is required. The craftsmen put in a large amount of time and work so that each item may be finished by hand, and this process takes a long time. Depending on the amount of expertise required and the intricacy of the design, the production of even relatively simple pieces of Kundan jewelry might take up to 4 months. Now, what are some of the most common motifs used in the decorating of Kundan jewelry? When it comes to the usage of certain symbols or motifs, Kundan jewelry does not adhere to a predetermined set of guidelines. On the other hand, nature and architecture are the most often encountered sources of creative motivation. Flowers are a recurring motif across all of the themes, which are made utilizing a wide variety of various components. And because of their dainty appearances and vivid coloration, Tulips, lotuses, and carnations are among the most famous flower motifs in art and literature. Then, in what ways have practitioners of Kundan adapted their methods throughout the course of history? The intricate and ornate designs that can be found on Kundan jewelry are well known. Firstly, it used to be reserved exclusively for the royal family. And over the course of its history, this type of jewelry has undergone several changes, including its reproduction in silver metal. When commercialization gained hold, it became easier for the general populace to get their hands on it. When compared to former periods, the level of craftsmanship that is currently available is lower owing to the increased ease with which it can now be attained. Actually, at this point in time, there's only a small pool of artisans that can be counted on to deliver real and high-quality work of this jewelry. But throughout history, what significance has the wearing of Kundan jewelry had for brides? The sophisticated aesthetic that Kundan has is in high demand for use in weddings, and the weighty, ornate designs of traditional Indian jewelry have traditionally featured a significant amount of gold. As a consequence of the shifting conditions, Indian brides are opting for lighter and more comfortable jewelry options, such as Kundan, which has become increasingly popular. This style of jewelry was favored by royals for a very good reason. On their wedding day, all brides want to seem as though they were made fit for a queen. And also, when it comes to traditional bridal attire, large diamond sets might often fall short of the potential that is offered by Kundan jewelry. The risk is especially high for brides who originate from India. Because of its sophisticated and alluring appearance, Kundan bridal jewelry sets have become a well-liked option for weddings and other traditionally based events in recent years. Any type of traditional Indian garb can be accessorized with these pieces of jewelry. And when it comes to important events, it's a smart idea to have this assortment of jewelry stashed away in one's jewelry box. Kundan jewelry is by far the most ubiquitous component of a traditional Indian bride's wedding ensemble. In the early days, it was usual for a whole set of jewelry to consist of an elaborate necklace accompanied by matching bangles or bracelets and earrings. But currently, these components may now be purchased alone or as a bundle. In addition, there is a selection of hair accessories and Kundan rings available. Most individuals will be sporting various sorts of Rani and Kundan adorned items. These amazing objects are handcrafted to an extraordinary standard, and as a result, they are guaranteed to attract attention everywhere they go. And because it is both conventional and substantial, it is an excellent choice for the most momentous occasions in one's life. Jewelry from India is an art form in its own right, including much more than only pierced ears and finger rings. The fact that India has traditionally been a significant producer of precious stones, gold, and other commodities makes them an intrinsic part of Indian culture. In a similar vein, Kundan jewelry conforms to this trend in that it is both a requirement and an icon. Because of its stunning appearance, Kundan jewelry is a popular choice for brides to wear on their special days. Many bridal sets of Kundan jewelry include rings, necklaces, and bracelets, in addition to the Kundan earrings that are included in the set. So, what do you think of the Kundan bridal jewelry? Does it stand up to its claim of aesthetic and beauty? Let us know what you think in the comments section below. Until the next video, be safe and stay tuned.